You clean your home religiously, believing your sanctuary is safe. But hidden deep within the walls and furniture are 5 materials actively poisoning your family. These are the silent killers you can't see, smell, or taste, but they are dramatically lowering your quality of life and costing you your health. This is the chemical mega defect hiding in plain sight. Here are the 5 silent killers we're exposing. Formaldehyde in your furniture, toxic lead in your dust, phthalates in your plastics, corrosive drywall in your walls, the asbestos time bomb. Let's break down these hidden health hazards. Before we expose these physical toxins, let's address the invisible digital threats. Just as your home has hidden poisons, the internet has hidden dangers that compromise your privacy and security. That's why securing your digital environment is an essential defense. And for that protection, I trust NordVPN. NordVPN encrypts your connection, building an impenetrable tunnel that shields your online activities from hackers, snoops, and data brokers. It's your defense against hidden digital toxins. Beyond robust security, NordVPN gives you the freedom to bypass geo-restrictions, granting you private access to global content. With thousands of high-speed servers and a strict no-logs policy, NordVPN ensures your digital life remains secure and under your control. Don't let hidden vulnerabilities poison your online privacy. Secure your digital self today. Go to the link as provided in description and use code MEGADEFECT for up to 73% off plus 3 extra months. We start with killer number 1, formaldehyde. This highly reactive chemical is used heavily in the urea formaldehyde resins that bind low-cost pressed wood and composite materials found ubiquitously in cabinets, flooring, subflooring, and inexpensive furniture. The problem is that the formaldehyde is never truly stable. It off-gases continuously, releasing invisible, harmful fumes into your living space. And in modern airtight homes, as we discussed in video 4, the airborne poison simply accumulates, often reaching levels 4 times higher indoors than outdoors. Symptoms begin with chronic low-level irritation, watery eyes, throat irritation, persistent respiratory issues, especially for those with asthma. But the long-term prognosis is severe. Formaldehyde is classified as a known human carcinogen by major health organizations, posing a severe quantifiable risk of cancer, particularly nasopharyngeal cancer. Furthermore, the longevity of this off-gassing is underestimated. While the highest levels occur immediately after installation, toxic levels can persist for many years. This cost-saving choice by manufacturers, prioritizing cheap composite wood over solid, stable alternatives, is a deliberate trade-off between manufacturing price and long-term public health, turning low-cost furniture and construction into a continuous source of airborne poison. The regulatory framework, which has seen decades of pushback from industry lobbyists against stricter limits. Next is killer number 2, the persistent threat of lead. This is not a historical footnote. This problem is actively current. Lead is still found in old paint in any home built before 1978, but the danger is far wider. It is found in the soil surrounding millions of older homes due to decades of gasoline exhaust and industrial fallout, and in outdated plumbing fixtures and lead-soldered pipes still in service across the country. When older homes undergo even minor renovations, sanding, or demolition, lead dust is released into the air, creating a catastrophic exposure risk. Lead ingestion, even at low levels, is devastating, particularly impacting cognitive development, behavior, and IQ in young children. Even after professional abatement, microscopic lead dust is notoriously difficult to completely eliminate from the environment, lingering in carpets and windowsills as a constant hazard. Furthermore, specific older plumbing fixtures, including brass components and old service lines, continue to leach lead into the drinking water, especially when water treatment is improperly balanced. This solved public health crisis remains a massive latent chemical mega defect that requires extreme vigilance during any home repair, drinking water testing, and renovation, costing homeowners billions in mandated remediation and lost property value. Our third killer is toxic plastic components, specifically the chemical additives used in cheap plastic building materials. We are focusing on phthalates and other plasticizers found heavily in flexible components like electrical wiring sheathing, vinyl flooring, cheap window frames, and pipe sealants. These toxic compounds are not chemically bonded to the plastic. They are simply mixed in, allowing them to continuously migrate and off-gas into the air and dust over the material's lifespan. Phthalates are powerful endocrine disruptors, meaning they actively interfere with the body's hormonal system and are linked to developmental issues. They are released as tiny microplastics and chemical aerosols as the materials age or are exposed to heat. Furthermore, some plastic plumbing components, like certain types of older polybutylene or PEX tubing, have been controversially linked to leaching chemicals into the drinking water itself, creating a severe double threat from both inhalation and ingestion. This is a severe systemic defect that substitutes cheap, chemically unstable components for safer, proven materials, often solely to reduce upfront manufacturing costs, representing a significant long-term liability for occupant health that the construction industry largely fails to address. The fourth killer is contaminated drywall. This specific mega-defect stemmed from a massive, unprecedented construction boom during the mid-2000s, where thousands of homes across the southeastern United States used vast quantities of imported drywall, primarily from China. The rush to build was so great that standard quality controls were bypassed. This imported material contained alarmingly high levels of sulfur compounds, specifically iron disulfide, which, when exposed to the region's heat and humidity, emitted corrosive sulfur gases. These gases, namely hydrogen sulfide, are toxic, creating a noxious, foul, rotten egg smell and causing respiratory problems, chronic headaches, and nosebleeds for occupants. But the true financial catastrophe? The emitted gases actively corroded metal components throughout the home, destroying copper electrical wiring, plumbing fixtures, stainless steel appliances, and HVAC coils, forcing the complete multi-million-dollar remediation of the affected homes. Thousands of homes required complete demolition and rebuilding of all electrical and mechanical systems. The entire structure became a corrosive, toxic time bomb due to a fundamental failure in material quality control and systemic oversight during the housing crisis. Finally, the fifth killer is the silent, pervasive legacy of asbestos. Although banned in most major structural applications decades ago, it remains rampant in millions of homes built before the late 1980s. It's found in vinyl floor tiles, roofing shingles, ceiling textures, insulation around pipes and boilers, and mastics used for installation. As long as the material remains undisturbed, encapsulated, or in good condition, it is generally inert. But the danger, the mega defect, lies in the hidden threat. Any simple home renovation, plumbing repair, or structural damage can release microscopic, razor-sharp asbestos fibers into the air. These fibers, once inhaled, lodge permanently in the lungs, leading to devastating terminal illnesses like mesothelioma and lung cancer years or decades later. It's a cancer-causing toxin waiting to be released. This legacy material turns every routine repair into a potentially deadly health hazard for the homeowner and contractor alike, requiring extreme caution, mandatory professional testing, and immense expense for safe abatement. The structural cost of dealing with this latent toxin continues to burden the economy. The truth is, our homes are often filled with these invisible threats, silent killers that are the byproducts of cost-driven construction, flawed regulatory oversight, and the toxic legacy of past building materials. We must move beyond simple aesthetics and energy efficiency to demand material transparency, rigorous independent testing, and a fundamental commitment to truly non-toxic components. The highest quality home is one built not just to last, but one built to actively preserve the health of the people who live inside it. Understanding these 5 silent killers and the systemic failures that put them there is the crucial first step toward securing your sanctuary and demanding a future of truly healthy construction. Which of these silent killers worries you the most, and what steps have you taken to protect your home? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. If this investigation into hidden toxins resonated, hit that like button, share this video to warn others, and make sure to subscribe to Mega Defect for more deep dives into the flaws beneath the surface.